Big global story is a political crisis brewing in the UK. Willem Marx joins us now to explain the situation to an American audience, it says here, that isn't necessarily familiar with the parliamentary procedure. This is not for me.
Did you hear this stuff? It was hilarious yesterday.
Right. But this is not for me, Willem. This is for certain individuals who may not understand what's going on there. But go slowly, just in case I want to pick up a few of the nuances in it. What's happening?
Okay, so for 2 years, Theresa May's government negotiated with the European Union to try and find a deal so that the UK could leave the EU in March. She did find a deal, but Parliament 3 times rejected that deal, and they extended that Brexit deadline from March through to the end of October. Theresa May eventually resigned, and Boris Johnson, over the course of this summer, took over as Prime Minister. Yesterday, Parliament came back from its summer break, and because he's trying to suspend Parliament next week for 5 weeks, getting closer and closer to that October deadline, Parliament rushed through an emergency debate last night to take control of its own schedule today, the schedule normally controlled by the government. Today, they will introduce legislation that will seek to block the possibility of a no-deal Brexit. Boris Johnson wants to have that possibility because he thinks that will force the European Union to make concessions because of the economic damage that would result from a no-deal Brexit. But now he says he wants an election. The problem is, yesterday, he lost his governing majority in the House of Commons because one of his party members defected to the opposition. He had a majority of 1, now he has a majority of none, so he's in power but not in control. That means he can't hold an election unless opposition lawmakers allow him to, and they're saying this morning, guys, they won't allow that to happen until this fresh legislation to block no deal passes through Parliament successfully.
All right. I got it. Thanks. We'll see what happens. The whole notion is interesting, Willem, that, you know, he's saying he doesn't want a no-deal Brexit. He just wants to be able to negotiate the terms of the no-deal Brexit. So it's, but when you tell people in the EU, well, I'm going to pretend we're going to have a no deal, but I'm really just trying to put pressure on you to give me some things that I want. And they go, I don't know. The whole thing, it seems like a kabuki dance, and I'm not sure what finally happens. But thank you for the explainer, Willem. I was taking notes, and I think I've got it. You got it?
I think so, although every time I think I've gotten this, it's been another surprise in terms of what comes next. I don't think anybody knows for sure.